Let's change your old looking keyboard to something new and unique. And it is very easy to do. You don't have to have a root, and it takes only a few minutes. So let's go to the Play Store and download Gboard, which is Google Keyboard. So once you're done downloading, just open, enable in settings. So you have to check Gboard, blah 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 blah. You say okay, enable input method. So right now you have your old keyboard and you got the new one. So you want to use the new one, Gboard, and you say done. So now if you are in USA, you use USA. If you have a different country and you want to use a different language package, then you choose whatever package or country, and you go to here. And I like my numbers on the keyboard, so I like to keep it on. And if you want to have this emoji, you can enable them and disable them. If you don't, that's fine. And I like sound, so I enable that. Keyboard I like small, so okay. And all these pop-up keys, long press. And if you go to themes, you have default theme and you have different themes, whatever theme you want to. And keyboard borders, right now they are plain, so you say yes. You want to have the keyboard borders, so these are the borders you get, and you apply. If you want to change to something else, you change, and you apply. If you want to have a landscape, you could put landscape behind. You can see, apply. If you want to download more or show more, you can choose whatever you want to. So I normally like this color, and I say apply, okay. So that's my theme. And any of these option, if you want to use, you could use. If you don't want to, you just read through. If you don't like it, you could disable it. With bunch of options, it depends how you want to use your keyboard, but that's pretty easy. So if I go to my messages and if I pull up, I got my new keyboard with the new numbers and stuff, and that's my emoji. And if I press here and then I go to the settings, and it will take me back to the settings. And if you want to do another way, you could go to the settings and then you go languages and inputs, and then you go here. That's the way. And if you want to go back to your keyboard, okay, so you choose select keyboard and you go back to your default keyboard, which is this. So it depends if you like the old or if you like the new one. The new one has a lot of options, a lot of layout, lot of themes, so I prefer the new ones. And let's go, and there's another application I use, and which is very good to save your battery life. So let's see. This is the stock ROM, so it's already have so many junk application running. You could see just pages of pages, um, application running on the background, and some of them are running for no reason and you don't even use them. So what you want to do, you can disable them. And there's an application called Green. Let me show you. Go to the Play Store and So this, what this application does, it's hibernates those applications, the one they are running on the background. So let's say you have a Facebook which is running all the time on the background and you hardly use it, and so you could hibernate, and whenever you use it runs, and when you don't stop using it, it will go back to hibernate, and that's how you save your battery life. So you stall, and there is a two kind of, one runs with the root and one runs without the root. So you could use the same application for two kind of cell phones, one with the root and one without the root. So this is unrooted phone. So let's go and set up without the root, and it will work fine. It will give you those two options. So since I'm making the video without the root, so you choose this, and it's just say if you don't have the root, you will not have these options. Not now, and you say okay. 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 Okay, and then you finish. So this is the unrooted. So it's say run, enjoy, and forget. So let's see, we click on this plus, will bring all these applications. See the window with the cloud sign, those are the application runs on the background all the time and taking your battery life. So let's see, show more and see if, how many others. Right now is only showing two of them which are running on the background. Show more apps. So this is just for this cell phone. You know, you might have a cell phone which has a lot of application running on the background. So let's see, I want to keep this application, but I don't want this application to running all the time. So I just add, click on it and check, and this will go to the hibernate. Since it's not rooted, so I'm just gonna say okay. I'm gonna do it manually because it's not gonna do that automatically. So I manually say settings, so manage, so it's off to make it okay. It's okay. So it's working right now, but I'm just gonna say because I'm using it right now for the recording, that's what it's saying, but you know, you get the idea how you can use this application. Let's see if we could have something else going on. Show more apps. Okay, this has the cloud, so we could put this on the hibernate, and we just click on it, double click, and then see hibernate, hibernate it. So now whenever I'm gonna use this application, it will work, and when I'm done, I could hibernate manually. And if you have a root, then this application automatically hibernate those applications. This is a good thing when you at night, when you're going to sleep and you don't want to have your cell phone just eating up the battery. You could put all these, you could add those applications, whatever is showing under the list, and then put them on the hibernate at night. And so when you wake up in the morning, your battery is still not eaten up by those applications. And I'll root this, and then I will run with the root, and you will see the big difference why you need the root for a lot of application to work. but since I'm making this video just for unrooted phones, that's how you could save. And all those other battery application, which the doctor battery, stuff like that, what they do, they kill the tasks, whatever the tasks are running on the cell phone. And when the Android sees they are cut off, and they start it over, and it's like a fight between those applications. One application, the battery, doctor battery, goes in and kills that application, but the application itself sees it was killed and it will restart. So even though those battery applications say we save batteries, but initially they are consuming more battery power, because Android is restarting those applications and that battery application is cutting off. So it's just the false advertising. This the best way for preserve the battery life, because you're putting them on hibernate and just for time being, when are you not using, but when you are using it, it will work, and when you're done using it, you put them back to hibernate.